Hey everybody, are you ready for some more PE? You are, because guess what? You got this. Let's get ready. Today we are going to do some animal themed yoga. That basically means all of the yoga poses are going to be named after an animal. How fun! So today then we are going to do some animal themed yoga. For our yoga we're going to be working on balance, flexibility, body control, and slowing ourselves down. There are a lot of health benefits associated with yoga, and one of the things we're really going to be looking for is controlling our body, slowing it down, and making our muscles stronger and longer with some flexibility and balance activities. Alright, we are going to start with a quick warm-up, so let's get ready.
Alrighty, so for this lesson we're just going to start with 2 minutes of jumping jacks. You can do it slowly, you can do it fast, you can take a few seconds rest in between. It's a really short warm up just to get our bodies ready for what we're going to be doing. So 2 minutes warm up on the timer.
Okay, so now that you're warmed up, it's time to slow down into some yoga. Make sure you have a safe space and be ready.
Hey guys, how are you today? So, this week we are going to be doing some yoga. So, last week we did flexibility and balance, which is going to lead really well into yoga. So we're going to slow things down a little bit. Now, why yoga? Yoga has a lot of benefits. First off, it increases strength in your body. And I don't mean like lifting weights, muscle strength, but strength of balance, strength of flexibility. It does make them stronger in different ways. So you're not going to get those big biceps of lifting weights, but your muscles are going to become stronger. You're also going to be able to increase flexibility, which is that stretching around your joint and making your muscles nice and long. It increases blood flow. So when we're holding positions, because our muscles are working in different ways, we get more blood flow to it, which makes them healthier. Then, it's also a calming and very meditative activity. Gives you a chance to really think about what you're doing. It helps to increase breathing. So I don't mean start getting out of breath, but we start to relax, so we start to breathe better. All right? Sometimes when we do things, did you know, hold your breath for no reason. So yoga is one of those things that's going to help our breathing. And it has a lot of other overall health benefits. So it's actually really good for our body. So we're going to go through some today. Today, we are going to some animal themed yoga. So all of the moves, the positions, are named after animals because that's fun. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the cat. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to get onto your hands and knees. All right. And what you want is you want hands underneath shoulders and knees underneath your hips. All right. And a nice flat back. And then what you're going to do like a cat is you're going to arch and push your shoulders up. All right. So flat, push, and then you're going to hold that, and you're just going to relax and keep breathing. All right. So that's the first one we're going to do, is called the cat. So your job is to really arch your back, and you should, when you're doing it, you should feel a stretch at your shoulders where you're arching your back. So flat back, and we're arching it, and we're going to hold that position. Keep looking at the ground. So your head is just relaxed, and you really push that body position. All right. Each position you're going to hold for 30 seconds. You are starting with the cat. Ready, go. The next one, similar position, is called the cow. So for the cat, we worked on arching our back. For the cow, we're going to kind of sink our back down and stick our bottom out. All right. So what we do is we sink our back down. Do you see how there's kind of an arch in my back? So the cat was all the way up and then down. So it's actually going to feel weird, like you're sticking your bottom in the air because you're arching your back down. So you're just going to relax into it. Keep breathing, nice slow breaths. So we're not, all right, and then we hold that position. So this is the cow. Remember, this is a flat back. We drop our hips down. So you should feel that arch here. So you're kind of pushing your bottom a little higher. So our next position, the cow, ready, go. Two positions. We did the cat, where we were arching our back to stretch out by our shoulders, and then the cow, where we drop our stomach closer to the ground and lift our bottom up, and it stretches out our lower back. The next one is kind of a fun, relaxing one, and it's called Happy Bear. Well, actually it's called Happy Baby, but ours is an animal theme, so it's Happy Bear. So what we're going to do is we lay on our back. We bring our knees, let me move a little bit so you can see better. We're going to bring our knees up towards our chest, and we're going to grab the inside of our feet. And all we do is we're just going to rock side to side. Rocking side to side. You don't have to come all the way over, you're just going to rock side to side. And you're going to just relax and enjoy the rocking. And what that does is it's actually massaging across your spine. So all those muscles, it's kind of promoting blood flow by rubbing those muscles by that rocking movement. So our next one, Happy Bear. Remember, on your back, bring your knees up towards your chest, grab the inside of your feet, and then just rock side to side. Rock side to side. All right, so Happy Bear, ready, go. it's kind of nice to rock backwards and forwards, isn't it? Yeah. The next one is called eagle. And this is going to be a little similar to some of the balances we did last time. So we're going to be balancing. What you're going to do is we're going to bring one foot and we're going to put it above our knee. We never ever rest it on a joint. All right? We don't ever put anything on a part of our body that bends like that. So elbows or knees, we don't put stuff on there and put pressure on it. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your foot up just above your knee. All right? Then you're going to have your arms out in front and then you're going to bend them towards you. And then you're just going to relax. Now, this is where we need to focus and control our body. All right? Because if I don't, I'm going to wobble. So how do we fix that? Because you've got your arms into you, all right, what you need to do is you need to look at one position. I usually look at the floor to help me balance. It might be the wall, it might be the ceiling, but you're going to look at one thing. All right, so let's try that again. I'm going to look at the floor. So on the floor, not looking at the camera right now, on the floor. So I'm going to put my ankle just above my knee, put my arms out and I'm going to cross them in front of me and I'm going to hold it. So I'm looking at the floor, I'm breathing, and I'm holding that balance. I might feel a little bit of a wobble. That's okay as long as I hold that balance. So remember, it doesn't matter what foot you're on, as long as it's above your knee. Look at the floor, look at the point, and then just bend your arms across you. So the eagle, ready, go. We're going to do butterfly. So come join me on the ground. What you're going to do is put your feet next to each other, all right? So the bottoms of your feet are going to be touching. And then you're just going to bring your feet in. Don't bring them in too far so it hurts. Just tuck them in a little bit. And then you're going to rest your elbows on your knees. And you're going to hold just above your ankle. And for butterfly, what we're going to do is we're going to bounce. Don't do it too fast. So what we're doing is we're doing little stretches. So we're just bouncing, not a lot, just a little bit. And the way I'm doing it is I'm pushing my elbows down, all right? So my elbows are not on my knees, they're on the inside of my legs, and I'm just gently pushing down to make them bounce up. And I'm just keeping my hands near my ankles for support. And then I just bounce up and down nice and slowly, all right? So butterfly, ready? Let's have second creature with wings. We did the eagle and then we did butterfly. All of these are promoting overall health benefits, all right, in our body. So a lot of it is stretching, that flexibility and balance. So the longer we hold it, the more of a stretch we get, which helps to make our bodies healthier and stronger. So that's awesome. Lots of people like yoga because it's very calming. We're not working on getting our heart rate up and breathing hard. We're working on slowing down and being calm, all right? So the next one we're going to do is called the downward dog, all right? So what we're going to do is pretend to be a dog. No, not really, but kind of. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on the ground, feet on the ground, and then we're just going to lift our bottom up. Now, if you can get your feet flat on the ground, that's great. If not, just your toes. You're going to relax your head, and you're going to hold that position, kind of like a triangle. The idea is we're stretching out these muscles here. If you can't get your feet onto the ground and it's just your toes, that's fine. If you can get your heels down to the ground and you feel that stretch, that's great. Nothing should hurt. If it hurts, you're doing it too hard, all right? So for example, in downward dog, if I try and push my feet there, I'm going to bend and lose the shape. That's not correct. So I've got to try and keep nice and straight. If I can put my feet near the ground, great. If not, don't worry, because I don't want to hurt myself. I'm just going to relax and keep breathing. When you hold some of the positions, you might feel a little bit wobble. That's fine. If you need to stop, count to 3 and carry on, that's great. So our next one, like I just showed you, downward dog, ready, go. Now for that one, a lot of you may find that you can get your feet on the ground really easily, great. As long as we're keeping those straight arms, straight legs. And the idea is we're trying to stretch everything out and make ourselves really long, okay? The next thing we're going to do is called the Cobra. So we're going to pretend to be a snake. Obviously not really, but that's the name of the position. So, Cobra. We are going to lay on the ground and we're going to have our hands by our side. Well, elbows kind of by our side. Hands are out in front. We are going to keep legs and hips on the ground. Legs and hips down the ground. So we're not coming off of the ground. We keep our legs, hips on the ground. And what we're going to do is keep our hands on the ground and we push up. And we're trying to stretch out. Now, you might get your arms all the way straight. They might still be bent. That's fine. All right? So again, for Cobra, we're on the ground. Hips on the ground, legs on the ground, so legs and hips stay there. Hands stay on the ground, but then I'm going to lift. All right, and we're stretching out our back. Now, if you can look back, that's fine, or you just look where it's comfortable. And you hold that position, like a Cobra. Remember to keep breathing. So, everybody know what the Cobra looks like? Great, because you're about to start now. Not really, just pretend it's called a Cobra. So this one is called a Bulldog. And what we're going to be doing, again, stretching out our body, making it nice and long, but also keeping breathing, so no holding our breath in anything. We keep breathing in and out. All right? So we are trying to calm and slow things down and make our bodies long and strong. So for Cobra, not Cobra, we did that, Bulldog. I'm going to have my feet quite wide apart. So not under hips, but a little bit wide, all right? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to lean forwards, try and touch the ground. Remember, we're trying to keep our body long and strong. Now, I feel it stretching right here in the backs of my legs and the hamstrings like we did last week. If it's a little bit painful, then you come up a little higher. If you don't feel anything, you can go a little bit lower until you feel that pull or stretch. Remember, it shouldn't hurt. So we're going to lean forwards and breathe. And we're just going to hang and hold that position. All right? Remember, we're slowing it down. We're trying to stay calm and relaxed and make our bodies long and strong. Bulldog. Ready? Go. Now we're going to go back to some moves we did at the beginning. We're going to put them together, all right? So the first one we did was cat. Meow. don't need to meow. The second one we did was cow. All right, so we did cat and cow. And what we did was we held just those. This time we're going to do one after the other, nice and slow. So we get those stretches. So remember, hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cat lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then cow, sink down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cat, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cow, 2, 3, 4, 5. So do you see how that works? So I was still breathing in and out. You don't need to count, I was just telling you how to do that to get an idea. You can also use it by breaths. So on cat, we're going to breathe in, out, and then drop. In and out, in, out, and then cat. So 2 deep breaths in and out, and then switch or count in your head for 5. So you do cat where you arch up, and cow where you sink down. Arch, sink, cat and cow. Ready? Go. Last one. This is often one of the ones that is done at the end. It's actually a really good back stretch too, and also it's a very relaxing kind of finish. So what you're going to do is you're going to be on your knees, which is great because we were kind of just there. Then I'm going to put my arms forwards, all right? And all I'm going to do is keep my hands on the ground and try and sit my bottom back. And then I'm going to hold that position. And what I'm doing is I'm relaxing. I'm still breathing, just relaxing and finishing up. So we're stretching our arms forward so you can feel that stretch in your shoulders. And then just relaxing. All right, so final one, animal pose, go. Okay, so after you've done your animal yoga, the last thing you need to do is you're going to submit a photo of you, just a photo of you doing one of the animal yoga poses. So I should see in the photo your best position of you stretching, working on a balance, or whatever animal pose that it was. So all you have to do is submit a photo of you doing one of the animal poses. I look forward to seeing it. Right, so that is your animal yoga, animal theme yoga, I should say. I hope that you relaxed, got calm, and worked on really stretching and relaxing your body and making it nice and long. All right, so very nice job. You can do yoga anytime. Yoga is great to de-stress and to calm down. Maybe you could do it with your family and have some fun doing it. And I will see you on our next PE lesson, which I'm going to give you a hint is some more yoga. See you then. Bye, guys.
All right, great job everybody. Today we were working on lengthening, that means making our muscles longer and stronger and more flexible by doing some yoga poses. You should feel more relaxed and calmer. We slowed our bodies down, we worked on controlling our body, worked on balance and worked on strength in those poses. So very nice job everyone. And the last thing you need to do for me is to post a photo of you doing one of those poses. Pick whichever one you want, maybe the one you like the most, and get someone to take a photo and then submit that. Click the media tab to upload or record. I look forward to seeing it. Great job, everybody. You're done. Woohoo! You are superstars. I look forward to our next time together.